Hello, YouTube, and welcome back to Psychology Every Day, day 71. Today, I want to talk about personality tests, and of course, the most famous one these days is Big Five and why it belongs in the trash. It is a garbage test, and it is not even the most recent version. Actually, already like 12 years ago, an updated version, which is Hexaco, came out, which is better but still trash. And what Hexaco did is it added a dimension beyond these original five, not original, they're just bastardized copies actually, but they added honesty and humility, which was really good because um, the Big Five was really lacking sort of a moral or, decency dimension in it. However, the entire model of Big Five is flawed and garbage and is not great at all to measure personality. And that is because it is based on sort of a mathematical correlation model, which means that the questions and the items in the test has to very much correlate with, what they measure. And then let me explain this to you. So this is, stay with me. I'm going to ask you a question and then you're going to answer it. You're going to answer yes. And then we're going to pretend like you don't know what an extrovert is. So I ask you, do you like people? And then you say yes. And then I say, that means you are an extrovert. And then you ask, what does that mean? And then I say, that means you like people. Wow, what a test. And basically, this is the problem with Big Five is that you sort of aggregate these things to a latent factor and you want them to correlate really well, which makes the test completely useless because it is you yourself that puts in the values. And that, of course, is a problem in itself because when talking about yourself, what you say you already know, but also it might not even be true. So let's say I ask you, are you good at math? And you say yes, because you like math and you want to be good at math, but maybe you're garbage at math. Much better would, of course, be to ask you a math question to see if you are good at math instead of asking you if you're good at math. Your perception of yourself is not entirely real. You don't decide what you are. You are what you are. You are what you do, not what you say that you are. You don't get to construct your own personality. You sort of do, a little bit, but you get the point, right? And then you don't value things against each other, which is something that is really good in a lot of unscientific tests. Like, um, there is a test that has been on the internet for 23 years now, which is the test to decide which house in Hogwarts that you belong to. You know, Slytherin, Gryffindor, Hufflepuff, or Ravenclaw. And what this test does is it pits your values against each other. And this is a much, much better way to do a personality test. So let me ask you again, what do you value most? You have to pick one: happiness, luck, health, or success. And that will sort of show you how you arrange your priorities. And then you can do this for, all kinds of things. And then you will get a unique profile which will show you what you are and where you're at. Because if you ask, like, do you like luck? Would you like to be lucky? Yes. Would you like to be healthy? Yes. Would you like to be successful? Yes. Would you like to be whatever the last one was? Stupid, right? And that is why the Big Five is trash. Hexaco, the new variant, is trash. And if you want to get a good personality test, there isn't one really. Uh, Sorry. Ask people around you, what am I like? Ask the people that don't like you, what am I like? And then you will get the truth. Have a great day, everyone, and please like and subscribe.